Welcome back, pixlpack. My name is pixlcait, and today we are playing Bad End Theater. Now, for those of you who have been on the channel for a while, or at least for the past year, I'm really sorry for being MIA for like the past 11 months. Yeah, sorry about that. A lot happened, a lot going on. Anyway, I'm here now, that's what matters, right guys? Also, sorry, I'm so new now to recording again, so I'm so rambly and like so nervous but excited. I just have a lot of energy, so just please be patient with me as I transition back into making videos again. I'm really excited, and you can actually expect new videos every week from now on. So anyway, now that that's out of the way, we can focus on the game. Welcome to Bad End Theater. On this stage, we shall be toying with fate. You will make many choices, unlocking darker and darker paths, all in order to witness a lovely variety of tragic events. Story of my life. But first, allow me to explain how it works. To begin the tutorial, select whichever doll you like. Okay. You are the human doll, or the demon doll. Oh my. I'm thinking that we might be a little human, you know? Just let's ease into this, not be a full-blown demon. You control the human doll. You're a friendly little guy, just minding your own business. Okay, I like that. I like that about us. How will you interact with the demon doll? Attack it or play nice? Oh my, and it even says hostile. I think we kind of got that. Let's play nice. You try to make friends with the demon doll, but it kills you in cold blood. How ruthless. Look at his little face. He's like, ah! You found your very first bad ending, but don't worry, the story need not end here. Let's reset the stage and try again. This time, try controlling the other doll. Okay. You control the demon doll. You're a fierce-looking guy, just minding your own business. Okay, so we're still minding our own business. How will you interact with the human doll? So let's play nice this time. This is wicked. Okay, probably not wicked like wicked. Wicked like, ooh, we're terrible. Oh, look how cute our little faces are. You and the human doll are able to set aside your differences and become friends. Why, this isn't a bad ending at all. I should have written out this possibility. It's just not suited to my theater whatsoever. Interesting, so I think we know how their theater kind of operates, you know what I mean? Now that you know how the story goes, you can set the doll's behaviors in advance. As you just saw, these behaviors will automatically be set to what you choose during your last playthrough. Or what you chose during the last playthrough. But now you can turn each one on or off without having to replay them from that doll's perspective. Yes, my theater actually doubles as a puzzle game. Oh god, I think I'm gonna end up accidentally getting people killed. Now try turning the doll's behaviors on and off to see the different outcomes. This is cool. Okay, so human doll hostile or wicked? So, oh. So let's do this one be hostile and that one can stay off. Is that how this works? Yeah, right? Is this how it works? You control the human doll, you're a friendly little guy, just minding your own business. I don't think I did this right. Maybe I did. I don't know. You kill the demon doll in cold blood, how ruthless. End tutorial. Okay. Oh, reset this. I messed up. Oops. Okay, let's have them both attack, maybe? I don't know. Do you understand how to play? I feel really confident. I don't know what I'm doing, guys, at all. Like, at all. Can you tell? Anyway. Okay, so it saves, you know, whatever. Without further ado, let's start the show. Oh my. Okay, we are in here. You are the hero, a maiden, an underling, or the overlord. Oh my. They're all locked, right? It says they're all locked. Bad ending. What is this up here? Okay. Can we just be the hero? Cool! You are the hero! You like to think of yourself as a pretty reliable and swell guy. Not half bad, not half bad. Your life has been rather ordinary, aside from the occasional heroic adventures, fighting evil monsters and whatnot. You are told a maiden from your village has been kidnapped and is likely being held captive at the nearby demon overlord's castle. Who even puts a village right next to where an entire demon army hangs out? You don't get it. You're happy to protect the townspeople though. You were born to play this role. Heck yeah, baby. You head off on your adventure to rescue the maiden, but demon soldiers block your path. You could kill them to gain experience. Okay, so we could bravely slaughter the evil creatures or flee like a coward. Let's go ahead and slay them. You make quick work of the vile creatures who stood in your way. Huzzah, and all that stuff. You feel much stronger now. Yeah, look how brave we are. After a long trek, you make it to the castle's front gates. You are faced with an army of demons that looks very intimidating. There's no way to sneak past these monsters if you want to reach the Overlord. So we could cut through the demon army, or we could ask if they'll let you in. You know, we could ask if they'd let us in. We could. I don't know how that would go over with a bunch of demon dudes. Let's just try. I don't know. You attempt to explain why you've come, but the monster before you is eyeing you with suspicion. They can't help but notice the demon blood from earlier you hadn't had the chance to wash off yet. Whoops. You have no choice but to fight the army in self-defense. Oh well, more experience points for you. You make your way through the castle, fending off all the demons that stand in your way. As I do, you know, as the hero does. You know, I thought I'd be diplomatic and just try to talk it out. The Overlord appears, demanding to know what the heck you're doing murdering all of her soldiers. The music is so pumped up. You get straight to the point and ask her where the maiden is. She feigns her ignorance. Oh my god, I'm ignorant. I can't read. A convincing act, but you won't be fooled. If the maiden isn't here, then what happened to her? You can only see one answer. The Overlord definitely captured her. In fact, it's possible she's already been devoured. Thinking about that poor maiden's fate fills you with hatred. You fight the Overlord with everything you've got. You become strong from the hordes of demons you took down before this final battle. The Overlord is almost no match for you at all. I added the at all part. Oops. You cut her to pieces. The Overlord has fallen. You breathe a sigh of relief. But your job is not yet finished. You search the castle. Unfortunately, you find no sign of the maiden within its walls. It's just as you suspected. She must have already been devoured. You feel hollow. A great evil has been banished from this world. But what does that matter if you were too weak to save someone? You stand alone amidst the carnage and ponder what it means to be a hero. You return to the Overlord's remains and wrap her head in your cape to bring back to the village. Oh, that's endearing. Surely your great victory will be celebrated. Failed hero and what? Failed! I got a little achievement. I know you guys can't see it, but an achievement called Failed Hero. Man, okay, so let's try that again. How was that failed? So we got a dutiful slaughtered, but dutiful didn't get us the... Okay, let's try Maiden and see from her perspective. Oh, she's so cute! Look at her! You are a maiden! You live in a peaceful village next to a spooky demon overlord's castle. Conveniently. You are told that you are fated to be captured by the Overlord one day, because you are a beautiful young girl. Demon overlords apparently love capturing those. Yeah, really. Imagine being born, just a beautiful young girl, and everyone's like, you know, your fate, let me tell you, sis, your fate is to die because you're beautiful and a young girl. Anyway, super nice. You think of how you haven't heard that actually happening to anyone, but maybe the demons just haven't been given the opportunity? Who knows? What if the demons are nice? You are in church. You pray to your god, asking why you have been born into this role of maiden. The music, though, I like it. You respect the divine plan and all, but you're really just curious as to what the point of it is. You are impatient. It's just like me, impatient as can be. Meeting a demon actually sounds pretty gosh darn exciting. Maybe you'd understand your role better if you were just to hurry up and get captured already. You'll leave a note and venture forth to find a demon, just to, you know, see what happens. God, I can't tell if this is amazing or really stupid. Not long into your little adventure, a demon underling appears before you. It looks pretty scary. Shout for a hero to come save you or introduce yourself. Let's be polite. Ahem. You tell the demon your name and explain that you're a maiden from the village. Hello, this is why I'm a maiden from the village. The demon suddenly jumps you and starts biting. A lot. How painful. This plan of yours was completely stupid, you think. Well, that answers my question. Why couldn't you have been more patient? Why did you go looking for trouble? You aren't angry or anything. Of course, this was all your fault for trusting a demon not to devour you on sight. Yeah, I mean, they do tend to do that, I guess. This is your punishment for questioning fate, you guess. Bit by bit, you are swallowed by the demon until you are no more. Consumed maiden end. Oh no, a tasty little treat. A tasty little demon treat. That was bad. Why am I'm so bad at this? Maybe it's supposed to be like this? Okay, an underling. What if we can decide not to eat the maiden, and then it changes the whole thing, right? You are a demon underling in service of the Overlord. You aren't particularly strong, but not particularly weak either. That's what your friends tell you. Your job is to guard the castle and keep humans away. It's unbearably boring. Heroes rarely come all the way here to challenge the Overlord anyway. It's a lot of standing in one place, staring into nothing. You feel like you're gonna go crazy if you don't get a break. You decide to ask the Overlord for a day off. She gives you an earful about responsibility and unquestioning obedience. You wait for her to finish her lecture before returning to your post. What does she know about anything? Who made her the boss of everyone? You complain about the Overlord to your friends. They agree that she's kind of a snob and totally deserves to be kicked off her throne. You only wanted to vent your frustrations, but the conversation somehow turned into an assassination plot. You should probably steer this in a responsible direction. How do you do that responsibly? Heck no, let's overthrow her! I think that's the only explanation here. No, you're sick of this Overlord holding you and your friends back. You agree that it's time for a change of management. Your friends suggest maybe you should be the new Overlord. Oh, really? You like the sound of that. You announce your first act of rebellion is to take that day off like you wanted. Your friends aren't very impressed. You assure them that you'll talk more about the assassination thing when you get back, which satisfies them. You sneak out of the castle to have some fun. Woohoo! Demon fun. The change of atmosphere excites you. You spend some time rolling around in the grass, wild and free. As you make your way along the path to the nearby human village, you encounter a maiden. She greets you and says she has a favor to ask. You consider your options. Gobble her up, hungry. Hear her out. Let's hear her out. We're gonna make this demon boy a good demon boy. If those exist. You're in a good mood today, and are rather curious about what the maiden has to say. Humans don't usually talk to you, so this is kind of exciting. You haven't guessed that it would even be possible to understand each other before now. I like his little hair, his little shaggy hair in his face. The maiden is going on and on about some kind of destiny she's trying to fulfill. The bottom line from what you gather is that she wants you to take her to the Overlord. Sounds like it could be interesting. Besides, you have nothing better to do. Look at us, just like going together. I like that they're walking like, I don't know, it's cute. This game's cute. Satisfied with your day out, you take the maiden back to the castle and present her to the Overlord. Ta-da! The Overlord asks where you found this maiden, knowing full well that you left the castle when you weren't supposed to. I mean, we did bring back a maiden, though. You apologize for disobeying her, but hope that the maiden is an interesting enough present that you may be forgiven. The Overlord nods and says everything's cool, as long as you always listen to her from now on. You're impressed with what an easygoing boss she is. You mention how you can't believe you and your friends even considered overthrowing her. Why would you say that? Oh, her face. Oh god. She gives you a look and you say, that was just a joke, of course. She smiles and dismisses you. You decide it's about time for a nap. Oh, so that third eyeball on her head can't see through the fact that that was not a joke at all. Interesting. But you know what? Okay, I'm not gonna question anything. Sounds good to me. After a few hours of sleep, you're rudely awakened by the sound of a battle. You emerge from your room to find that a hero has slaughtered many of your friends and work associates. What a jerk. Oh god. Oh god. Avenge your fallen comrades. But there's a death symbol. Or save yourself. Let's save ourselves. Just because I don't want to kill the hero. You know, just in case that would happen. You look around at the lifeless forms of those you've known as far back as you can remember. You feel glad to not be in their shoes. Do demons wear shoes? You also feel guilty to be thinking that as you flee the castle, until you remember your role, not as an underling, but as a demon. This kind of thing is expected of you. Maybe you'll start a new life, far away from any humans or demons, where you'll live peacefully, alone, in some dark, deep forest somewhere. Ah, how nice. Deserter underling end. Oh my gosh, so there's so many ends, like so rapid fire. How many different things you can get. This is fun though. Okay, oh no, hungry and disloyal. Oh cool, wait a minute, so you can check. Oh, guys, I just now realized, okay? Because of the tutorial, it's finally clicking in my little pea brain. You can uncheck things, or check things as you please, without having to redo the storyline for that person. And it will change the direction of the entire thing. Let's not do that yet. And let's play as the Overlord. And then after we've officially played as each person, just straight through, then we're gonna mess with some stuff. Oh, she's so cool. You are the Overlord. You live in a castle surrounded by your demon servants. It's a pretty cushy life, you think. Except for those pesky humans who keep killing members of your army. There's even a role called Hero, whose whole purpose in life is just to dethrone you. What's their deal anyway? You've actively avoided pissing off the humans in hopes they'll leave you and your army alone, but they never do. You're still new to the whole Overlord thing. If you're being quite honest with yourself, you don't really understand the politics of it. But you remind yourself that everyone is just doing their best to fulfill their roles. You won't let them bait you into being the evil Overlord they expect. Oh, so is she actually kind of nice? You think that you're pretty cool and mature to hold yourself to the higher standard like that. One of your underlings walks into your room, totally interrupting your thoughts about how awesome you are. They're saying something about how boring it is to stand in one place guarding the castle all the time, especially since no one ever comes here anyway. You see their point, but the way they're whining about it kind of bothers you. What to do with this underling? Tell them to get back to work or grant them the day off. So we have to grant them the day off, right? To see how it plays, like it's gotta connect to the other ones, right? You tell them to take a break from the stifling castle atmosphere and refresh their dark souls. A day off should be fine every once in a while. They thank you and happily scurry off to do who knows what. You have nothing better to do today, so you decide to nap for a little while. Being the Overlord sure is great. Dang, so like every day is just a day off for her. You awake to a knock on your door. The underling from earlier brought back some company. It's a maiden from the nearby human village. She says her role is to be captured by you. She's so excited, like, please capture me. The maiden then goes on to say that she's been getting very impatient thinking about her impending capture, so she's come here to speed things along. You appreciate her honesty, but regret to inform her that you never had any plans to capture any humans. She seems very disappointed by this. What is wrong with this girl? Like, is she really the problem? Is she the drama? I think she's the drama. Perhaps I'm not performing my role well enough. How can I become more maiden-like? You don't understand the question. You think this world puts way too much focus on destiny and junk. Just go home and stop worrying about it, you tell her. The maiden seems to be having a hard time wrapping her head around this. She insists that she stay and talk to you more. You feel warm inside as she looks into your eyes. Wow. This is the first time a human has ever looked at you without contempt. You wonder what to say. Tell her she'd better go home or let her stay for a while. Antisocial? No! Let's have a tea party, girly. Let's go. They're gonna become besties. Human demon besties. Okay, anyway. You can't bring yourself to send the maiden away. She just got here. You enjoy a nice long chat with her. Staring stories. Oh my gosh, words. Sharing stories about your kind. She expresses her surprise that demons are not at all what she expected them to be. You're glad that she seems to have an open mind about these kind of things. You also bring up how you always instruct your army to avoid humans, as to not agitate them and get heroes sent out after you. That explains why the people in my village have been left unharmed. It's because of your orders, isn't it? We are very grateful. Weren't you just disappointed that you didn't get captured? I don't know. You're surprised to hear her thank you. You've always thought of humans to be violent and unreasonable. That's why your servants are always getting killed, despite your efforts to leave them alone. But this maiden is different. You joke that maybe you've been lying to her this whole time, and that you were actually super evil all along. Murder. The maiden laughs at that, saying she wouldn't mind being held captive here. The people in her village are a little exhausting at times, she says. You can't tell if she's into you or not. Oh. Wow, wow. You notice the sounds of battle have started ringing through your castle halls. The maiden is getting nervous, but you reassure her it's only your underlings roughhousing. No big deal. Oh no, but then the hero's gonna kill everyone. You know it's probably a hero, but you don't want to upset the maiden by telling her that. Your army will take care of it. Oh, sis, I got news for you. It isn't long before the hero burst into your room. But he shouldn't have made it here. Why didn't they stop him? The hero just stands there unsure of himself. He is covered in demon blood. That is so me. Not the being covered in demon blood thing. I should have prefaced by saying that. It's so me to just, wow, I just conquered that whole thing, but now I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna stand here. As the maiden speaks to him, trying to explain the situation, you move past the hero and out the door. You're not thinking clearly. Seeing your servants' bodies in pieces all strewn about your castle is really taking it out of you. That hero did this? There's so much blood. Why? Why did he come for the maiden? Did he think she needed rescuing? There was no one for this hero to save here. There was never any harm meant to anyone. You were just talking to her. Why has it turned out like this? The hero starts babbling insincere apologies and excuses, realizing his wrongdoing. Sorry for killing everyone. But you are far beyond hearing that kind of BS. You have had it with these humans murdering- oh my gosh, I can't read words! You've had it with these humans always murdering your servants for no reason. You can no longer hold yourself back and lash out at the hero. Oh no. When you regain control, there is nothing left of the hero. The maiden has fled in terror. You are alone. That's kind of sad. Wrathful Overlord end. Dang, I mean, to be fair, never thought I'd be like siding with an Overlord demon girl, but to be fair, it was to avenge all of her people. To be fair, you know? Like, to be fair, I mean, it makes sense. She's just doing the right thing, I think. Okay, so now we've officially played through all the options. Now we can do different stuff. So, no dutiful hero, because then he's gonna kill everyone. Let's make her antisocial. So they're never even gonna talk, but she's still polite, so she will talk to the underling. And then let's make him disloyal? Maybe? I don't know. Let's see what happens. I think this is good. And then we can play as, the hero. I don't know. Okay, you are the hero. You like to think of yourself as a pretty reliable, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so it's gonna be the same. I think that we can actually skip, yeah, we can skip this and see. Okay, so it skips to the first choice because we already saw the hero story before. So now, let's just flee. Forgetting your pride, you escape with your life. But you can't return home now. Your reputation will be ruined. You wonder how you'll ever be able to rescue that maiden all on your own if you can't even fight some lousy demon underlings. You'll take your chances at the castle. You're a hero after all. This is your job. After a long trek, you make it to the castle's front gates. You are faced with an army of demons that all look very intimidating. There's no way to sneak past these monsters if you want to reach the Overlord. Okay, so this time maybe I can talk to them because I don't have demon blood on me because I fled the people earlier. You see what I'm saying? Big brain, big brain. Maybe, fingers crossed. Okay, go to the nearest demon and explain why you've come here. They stare you down and you feel very uncomfortable. But they seem to trust you and escort you directly to the Overlord's chambers. That was easy. See, violence gets you nowhere, people. This is really where it's at. The Overlord and Maiden seem to be in the middle of some casual conversation when you barge in. You all look at each other in surprising confusion. This is no time to hesitate. Okay, now we ask the Maiden what's going on. The Maiden explains that she is never actually captured. That she came here all on her own volition. That was a pretty dangerous thing of her to do, but no one got hurt, so at least there's that. You ask her to return to town with you, to reassure everyone of her safety. The Overlord allows the two of you to leave, and you casually exit the castle. You pause when you see a group of suspicious demons standing near the entrance. They're talking about assassinating their Overlord. This proves to you that demons really are foul creatures. We have to tell her about this. You don't understand what the Maiden is thinking. The world is better off with less demons. They're all cold, ruthless creatures that should be destroyed. How is this heroic to think? I mean, the Overlord was literally obviously nice. And those same creatures have just noticed you eavesdropping. The Maiden takes off to the castle, and you have no choice but to follow. You burst into the Overlord's room. The Maiden frantically tries to communicate what you'd just overheard. A demon underling barges in next, calling you liars. It's followed by the group from the entrance, who shifts the blame back onto the little one. These demons only care about themselves. How low can they be? You begin shouting at them, and the whole room dissolves into noise until the Overlord yells for everyone to shut their traps. She threatens them with violence. This Overlord is no better than her subjects. You grip your sword tightly. If you have to cut through everyone here to get this maiden to safety, you certainly will. The group of demons hiss to each other before shutting the door, leaving the runt of their litter behind. You glance around for another exit, but there isn't one. You have a terrible feeling about this. In an instant, the whole room is in flames. What kind of demonic magic is this? The underling pounds on the door, upset that it's been betrayed. You join it, vowing to slay the cowardly demons on the other side. The next moment, the overlord has taken hold of the underling. It's crying for mercy. She thrusts her claws into her underling's chest, and it lets out a horrible scream. You back away. You won't be the next target of her rage. She continues to dig and twist her claws into its limp body. You can no longer watch. You look to the maiden. She's crying, hands clasped together in prayer. To have faith in a time like this, you envy her. The two of you, the overlord, and the underling's corpse are all consumed by flames. Whoa, that was intense. Resigned hero end. So even though they weren't bad people, I mean, I guess the suspicious ones were though, but the overlord wasn't bad, and then everyone burned though. I guess the hero is a good person. I don't know what to do here. Okay, reset the stage, I guess. That didn't go very well. That didn't go very well at all. We have 5 out of 41 endings, I think. Or you could skip right ahead to the bad end. Interesting. Okay, so let's try to do nothing with the hero, nothing with the maiden. Let's do hungry and not disloyal, and then let's not allow him a day off, right? And it tells the maiden to leave. Okay, sweet. So let's do maiden now. I think I'm playing this game right. Right? Am I doing this right? I don't know. It's fun regardless. You are a maiden. You live in a peaceful village next to a spooky demon overlord's castle. Great. And now you're gonna skip ahead to the decision. Okay, so let's go ahead and shout for a hero to come save us, because I think I made the guy hungry, but he shouldn't have got a day off, right? Are these decisions really my decisions? I don't know. You yell, but a hero does not come. The demon suddenly jumps you and starts biting a lot. How painful. It was stupid. Why? Why did you do it? Anyway. Well, hey, editing Kate here. It's at this point in the editing that I'm realizing that this game is literally called Bad End Theater, and this whole video is me just looking for the good ending in Bad End Theater. Bad End Theater. Yeah, and this is just me wondering why I keep dying and stuff, so yeah, just wanted to put that out there. Enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you. Let's do a couple more. So I wasn't really sure how this game would work. I didn't know what to really expect, but you can pretty much do as many endings as you want, up to 41. So we're not gonna do all of them. If you guys do want to see me do other endings and stuff in a future video, I'm totally down. Just leave a like and a comment letting me know that, and I will do it I will learn to speak, first of all. I will do it if enough people are interested. Anyway, so we're gonna do another one real quick, and then after that, let's uncheck everything now. Okay. After that, we will do a bad end, which is just this button in the top corner there. Okay, so let's try to make it to where the overlord survives and everyone survives. I don't even think that's a possibility though. Okay, so tell the maiden to leave, right? Allows the day off. Doesn't it? Okay, so doesn't scream at the side of the underling. But he's not hungry, so that should be fine, right? I don't know. Slaughters all the demons, tries to kill the overlord, or prefers not to solve things through violence. Okay. Okay. Doesn't eat the maiden, so that's good. Gets involved in the plot. No. Okay. Maybe it's fine? I don't know. And then we can play it through the overlord's eyes, I guess. Okay. So, tell them to get back to work or grant them the day off. Let's allow them the day off. But I didn't make him hungry, so he should not eat the maiden. If my calculations are correct. Okay. So... okay. Tell her she better go home or let her stay. So let's tell her to go home. You'd love to have all the conversations in the world with your new friend, but having a human girl here will definitely cause trouble. Smart thinking. You put on your mean face and tell her to get lost. But the maiden turns out to be very stubborn. You don't want to hurt her, but you also really want her to leave in case something bad happens. This whole situation is just asking for trouble, you think. Against your better judgment, you let her hang out for a little while longer. Dang it! You enjoy a nice long chat with her, sharing stories about your kind. Okay, well, let's skip again. Interrupted by another human in your doorway. This time it's a hero. He was apparently searching for the maiden, who was rumored to have been captured by your kind. Captured? Not at all. I only really wanted to meet with the Overlord. Didn't anyone read the note I left behind? So that's the one in the church she left. Okay, cool. After everything is explained, the hero expresses his relief that this whole misunderstanding hadn't led to any horrible consequences. The maiden apologizes for causing trouble, and the hero asks her to return to the village with him. Confusing feelings well up inside your heart. You're surprised that you had one of those to begin with. Yeah, oh, a heart. You don't want the hero to take this maiden away from you. Oh. Keep her here or let them go? Now I'm interested to see how both of these go. Okay, let's let them go because we wanted to see everyone survive first. You're certain that she'll return to spend some time with you. You just have to trust in that, you decide. With the hero and maiden gone, you plop down into the comfort of your luxurious Overlord bed. Your room feels so empty now. Is this loneliness? You hope your new friend will be back soon. You close your eyes for a while. Until your door slams shut. The shock of the century. How did I not see this coming? Before you know it, everything around you is being engulfed by flames. What's going on? You try to escape, but something's blocking the door. You're having trouble forcing it open. What is this? Someone didn't want you getting out. Are you being usurped? 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 I don't even know. I need to look. I need to crack open a dictionary is what I need to do. This game has taught me that. They have zero foresight. What castle will they rule from if this one burns? You don't want to believe that your underlings have betrayed you, but this is no accident. Those ungrateful. You choke on the thick black smoke from the fire. You can't believe that you're being done in by a bunch of cowards. You'll see then. When you die. Burned Overlord on. Well, that sucks. So if I would have been possessive, wouldn't the maiden have burned with me? That would suck. Wow, okay. So I saved everyone except for her. And that sucks. I really wanted to see how that would go. Okay, well, we saved everyone else, which is good. Okay, so if we act possessive, then I get a new ending. Let's do that real quick. Let's do that real quick. So possessive. And we can, I guess we could do that too. Let's try this again, people. Let's run it back from the top. Okay. So let's tell them to get back to work this time. I don't know. Let's see if that really changes anything. Okay, I can't skip anything yet. Okay. The lecturing made you want to take a nap. You fall asleep pretty quickly. Just another one of your amazing talents as the Overlord. You awake to a knock on your door. The underling from earlier brought back some company. Okay, so now we can skip. Okay. You thought that you told that underling to do their job, not drag strangers into your room. Looks like they took an unauthorized break away from the castle. You scold them, but ultimately you're a little interested in this guest, so you let them off easy. That underling's not so bad. It's a maiden from the nearby human village. She says her role is to be captured by you. The maiden then goes on to say that she's been getting very impatient. Okay, we can skip. So, we can tell her she'd better go home, because we did that last time and it worked. Okay, so yeah, skip again. And this time we can be possessive. This unlocks a new ending. Okay. The maiden came here to be captured by you, didn't she? You'll grant her wish. Ooh. You tell the hero you won't let him take her home. The maiden assures you she'll be back, but you don't budge. The hero is cautious now. If you won't let her go, maybe you demons are evil after all. And if you are, I'll be forced to vanquish you. You have no choice. You destroy the hero before he can steal your maiden away. She's frightened. You don't understand why. Didn't she say she prefers this place to her village? Now she doesn't have to leave. You take a step towards the maiden, and she backs herself into a corner. You don't understand. She wanted to stay here with you. The hero was trying to get in the way of that. You had to kill him. You'll be sure to keep this maiden very safe from now on. Ooh, creepy. Selfish Overlord end. Okay, anyway, I need to stop, because look, there's so many things left. We did 10 out of 41. That is not bad. That is not bad. We did double digits, baby. We did. I'm very confused and also very intrigued to see what the other options are. Also, leaving the theater just exits the game, right? So maybe we won't do that. Anyway, 10 out of 41. Like I said earlier, unless I edited that out, my bad if I did, I am totally down to play more of this game if you guys want to see it. Just let me know in the comments. Also, please let me know what other games or video ideas that you would like to see from me. I am just now starting back into uploading on YouTube again, and I could not be happier and more excited, so please feel free to ask questions in the comments. Maybe I'll do like a Q&A eventually. Let me know what kind of games that you want to see. Let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see in general. I'm very glad to be back. I really appreciate you guys all being here so much. And if you're new here, please consider dropping a sub, and also consider dropping a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Again, sorry that I was super rambly and a little just everywhere in this video. I've been really just not in the groove for like almost a year now for uploading videos, so I haven't recorded in quite a bit, and I feel like definitely need to get back into the swing of things. So hopefully I'll get better with each video. Just please be patient with me until I get better at it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!